I'm really trying to help you here, but it's just not.
Is it in the fiber of the shirt?
It's just, maybe it's your actual hair just popping through the shirt like it's strong hair. All right. Okay. Well, welcome to Variety Society's first Thursday long play. We're going to start doing videos every Thursday where hopefully Travi and I can hang out and just play a game and sort of comment on it, and you can see games I'm super interested in, and maybe ones that Travis is super interested in.
I'm interested in all games because I don't know games.
Well, I don't know if I know games like this, but games about making food, because you know what? I love food. So this is Cook Serve Delicious 3. It is a game about running a food truck in a post-apocalyptic America, and I have played it a lot. There's 387 levels, and I've completed 381 of them with a gold star. So what I want to show you guys is, can I finish it? The levels are getting real hard. Trav, do you want to try a level before I start playing? Do you want to play level 1?
Yeah, level 1.
Okay, so we're going to see how you can do. Or you're just going to play the tutorial.
Nah, okay, that's fine.
Well,
I mean, is that like too easy?
Well, the tutorial is going to overwhelm you.
Okay, that's fine.
But it's going to teach you how to play. And then, so Travis is going to do tutorial, and then he's going to do Simply Solid 0.
Okay.
And then we'll drop it in like a couple levels later, maybe if he blows through those, and then we'll see where I'm at.
We'll see.
Just so you guys can kind of see like when the game's starting out. Yeah. So
you can see the caterpillar. You can see the butterfly.
I am the butterfly. I fly high into the sky. I'm the guy. The butterfly. Me oh my. All the time.
You guys can expect a lot of this.
Yeah, because we're not editing any of this stuff.
Nope.
So if you think I'd make a lot of raps on the normal,
year is 2041.
just skip this. People don't need to see this. Hit start.
Texas seems huge.
Texas, I think there's a wall around it because they seceded from the United States.
That's funny.
This game takes place in like a goofy, like sort of comical, sort of serious post-apocalyptic future. I have decked out the truck the way I want it, so your truck starts out just gray.
Oh, fun.
But
okay.
So we're gonna teach you how to make food. So you have holding stations. You're gonna press X. See up at the top there?
Okay. Yeah.
So what they're saying is the next stop they're gonna want 12 pretzels, and so they want you to make enough pretzels to feed 12 people.
Cool.
So
select the item, so ZL pretzel. Wait.
Yep, so you hold ZL. Now it's going to tell you what they want for the recipe. So if you can make this recipe, then you will make an amount of pretzels that will be usable. If you fail, you'll have to do them again. You hit B to start cooking. Yeah. But now you want to go and make some more pretzels because you're only making 10 right now and you need 12.
So then some Oh no, I need a German.
Yeah, so hit B. You screwed it up. Hit X to ditch those. Hit X again. Yeah, there we go. And so this is teaching you that you gotta like watch what the recipe is.
Okay.
In a very simple fashion. And
so these ones are done. Do I have to do anything with them?
No, but I think they want you to make a couple more pretzels just to keep the tutorial.
Yeah.
Even though you only need, maybe see when they're done cooking, it'll probably tell you you're ready to go with the next stuff. But so if you hit like X or select now, or like the minus button, you can see. You actually have 8 extra pretzels, and you have 10 more past that 8 cooking. So, for the next stop. So you actually have 18 more pretzels than you need right now.
Cool.
So you can hit B to get that down. So now, what they're going to teach you how probably is special. Oh, maybe they're just going to have you serve the pretzels and then move on to the next stop.
Seems pretty chill.
So yeah, this game is very chill. It is not stressful.
Well, in that case,
like
oh, sorry. Press up, down to highlight.
So up and down on like I usually use D-pad because it's like a little more tight control.
So I'm just mashing all this.
Yeah, and you hit Y. But what they're going to teach you next is that actually you can flick the right stick to serve everything that's ready to go.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Okay, press up and down highlight.
So see how there's now on the side here?
Yeah.
There's like this person wants an ice cream cone. Also, you can zoom through. Like you can press up at the top to go to the bottom.
Oh yeah, okay.
So hit ZL. You're gonna make a waffle cone, and then you're gonna close the slammer. Slam it closed. ZL. And then Y.
Oh, got it.
And then you hit B to start cooking.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's all I need, right? There's no pretzel orders or anything else.
Well, so if you hit like minus, you can see how many pretzels you need at the next stop.
It's doing something on that.
Oh, this is because it's tutorialing you. So it's saying like wait till the order finishes cooking. So when it's in this like clock mode, you have to go back up to it and hit Y. But yeah. So now they want you to do the ingredient. So you hold ZL and hit X to dip the cone, and then you hit A to go to the next page.
Okay.
And then you hit ZL again, and B to do preludes. And the shorthand down here at the bottom, blue is first page, pink is second page, and then it'll have an L or an R to show you what you need to hold.
Okay.
So that it kind of like you can look kind of down what they need, and they'll guide you towards the stuff.
Okay.
Because you need to do this stuff really fast.
This is like firing in so many different directions.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
Well, I'm just trying to get you set up for like what you're gonna see me doing when I start.
Okay. Oh,
Whisk and Cleaver are the robot ladies that drive the truck, and I have little plushies of them down there.
I saw that.
So you can just flick that right stick and just serve all those people. So they want you to do this on your own. So maybe see how many pretzels you need by hitting X.
By hitting X.
And so you need 20 more pretzels than you have. That's what the 20 orange
Okay.
is.
So I'll make a classic pretzel, cook, and then I'll make
And you can scroll left. Don't throw them away. Yeah. Then you X.
X,
Make the classics.
classics,
And you should have enough.
B.
And the way you check again, you can just hit select. Oh yeah, do these.
waffle, close,
And then hit B to start cooking.
B, yes, right. So Y, waffle, close.
And see that little timer? It shows you how long it's going to take till you can do the next step. If you start doing the next step before it like turns green, then it'll be undercooked and it'll be like bad.
Okay.
When you
Wait, should I have dipped that? I should.
No, they didn't want to dip, but that's okay. Just go to A. There's nothing you can do about it now.
Okay.
So you're gonna do some Rocky Road ZR.
ZR. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose so bad.
Yeah, well, flick the right stick to tell these guys that they can have their pretzels. There you go.
ZR, and then
And then some butter pecan. And then the stuff you scoop is always going to be in order from left top to right bottom. So if you put a scoop in that's at the right top, the next scoop is going to be below that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They're always so like the mint chocolate's going to be before the cookie dough, like you would read a book, top to bottom, like.
Okay. Also, I forgot about the left
Yep.
thing.
Yep, and then that waffle cone, see it's starting to get hot. If you let the stuff cook too long, it'll go on fire.
That's funny.
Fortunately, people are being patient.
Didn't need to dip that.
You know what?
Sugar.
At least get them the ice cream they want. Uh-oh.
What?
You gave us some Rocky Road. They wanted sherbet and butter pecans. So if you can see, red is
angry.
So if you screw up like one thing, it'll be blue. Like, I'll take it. Red is like, you're nasty.
I am nasty.
Nasty.
Y. X. I don't know. I did that. I didn't know I was dipping.
So you hit A to go to the next page.
So
Rocky Road. Yep.
X.
Cookie dough is A.
A. Serve.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna get a yellow one for sure. Don't dip it. Go to the next page.
It's the only option on there.
ZLA, ZR, B,
B.
and see this. So this game can be tricky, but it's a lot of muscle memory and a lot of memorizing your ingredients.
What's waffle B? Sorry.
Oh, so then they want a waffle cone.
Oh, duh.
So waffle batter, and then close the thing.
Okay.
So what a lot of learning this game is remembering like the functions your hands start figuring out, but then learning how to do the specific. Like if you get good with ice cream, then you can kind of use that in a crutch when you have to choose like 4 different dishes. It's like, oh, I know where all the ice creams is because my muscle memory. I remember that butter pecan is ZRB.
Oh, it stays the same?
Yeah. But there's like 100 different dishes.
Right, sure.
Now you can play this game on PC, and there's a bunch of different letters you'll press. There's a plus and a minus on the Switch. The game isn't fully optimized, and there's some weird like slowdowns at the beginning of the level. Okay. The first time you do each dish, it'll kind of like lag a little bit. And I think it's like quickly loading up that like the information for that dish in for the first time. But playing with the controller, everything's relegated to like 4 buttons instead of having to like tack away on your computer like keyboard. So here you get to fill out the menu.
Okay.
And they're gonna have like rules for the menu. They're gonna make you do stuff all from the 0 difficulty things. None of the more difficult stuff is available to you right now. So what they want to do is you're gonna have 3 hot hold foods. Okay. And you're gonna have 3 special order foods. The hot hold foods are the top. The special orders are the sides.
Okay, sweet.
Okay. And so what this is saying is like you get to choose 3 foods here. You see how it's yellow and red? The yellow means that you can prepare it individually if you like don't have enough and somebody wants one. You can hit Y like on the side to just make one order of it. The red means it has to be ready. You have to make it with X.
Okay.
Now, I would rarely ever want to make something with Y anyway, but it's just a thing you can do.
Okay.
So then when you add 3 foods, and all the zeros are going to be really easy. Generally, 0 hot hold foods mean you don't have to do anything once it's prepared. Like you can just send it, because some things you need to do stuff to after it's ready.
Okay.
So it's like, so if someone wants a hamburger, you can prepare all the patties, but then when you serve the hamburger, they're like, well, I want lettuce and bacon and tomato. And another person would be like, well, I want 2 slices of cheese.
Okay. Yeah, makes
So
sense.
all of these are going to have simple production and then be able to zoot out. And then when you get to ones, they might have simple production, but you need to like throw something on there. But it's like the same thing every time. For example, if you were making like spaghetti, I think is a 1, where you make the spaghetti, but then when it comes up, you have to like put the sauce on it. But you always put the sauce on it. You don't like. There's not like 4 different types.
Yeah, got it. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So now you're going to choose just 3 dishes to do here. And again, these are going to just be really easy dishes to do that you just do the exact same way every time. And then usually you don't have to do anything to them when they're ready to go. You can just send them. So the ice cream was actually probably like a level 2 dish. So this is going to be easier than the ice cream.
Okay. Cool. Let's get it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Got it. Because some foods are more customizable and not.
This game has a great soundtrack. You're not going to hear too much of it probably with us talking, but it's got really like kind of chill, like I wouldn't say like blissed out music, because it's not like, but there's like some cool like ambient sort of like, and then there's like some kind of like jazzy stuff too, where it's like kind of gets you pumped up. So they want you to make 6 of this stuff. So now you have to choose, and this always has the same recipe because it's a 0. So you're just gonna ZL X Y A B ZR X B,
X,
and then hit B. And so you have 11 of them. So go over to the next X. And then you're going to just do ZLXYA. And your hands are going to get really... Oh, you forgot to hit B. Oh, no, that was for the marshmallows first. You're going to make churros. So ZL, then Y. Now you're going to hold down ZL and blast churros in there. A bunch of churros, 4 of them. Hit X. Oh, ZLX. To dunk them.
ZLX.
And then you're going to hit B to start cooking. So then go over to the next hot hold. ZLA. And you're gonna ZL XXXX. Yeah, and then hit B and you're gonna cook. So now you can move on to your special orders.
Okay, so Y.
You can do this however you want to do it, but generally you're gonna want to make sure your hot hold stuff is ready and then work on the special orders.
Okay. Cook.
Oh, you accidentally hit X, so hit B. Oh no, they're getting impatient.
What do I do?
Yeah, there you go. ZL XYA.
B.
Yep. And then zoot those, send them home. You can set it to auto serve anything that's ready too.
Okay.
There are strategic reasons why you wouldn't.
Sure.
But it's like later in the game. And so see how up there that's flashing? That means that stuff's about to go bad.
Oh, okay.
So you're gonna want to make. Also, it's gonna get more fresh because of my upgrades that I set. But like, if you don't have certain upgrades, it'll just continually like rot. I have upgrades in this truck where like the stuff becomes fresh again when you leave your stop. So you're playing where like
almost there.
Where people are going to be more patient with you.
Got it.
And where you're going to get like some boosts. So you're actually playing with like a fully upgraded truck. So the game's not quite as easy as it. The game's easier than it should be already. But you're doing pretty good. Like you're gonna probably pass this with a silver or a bronze.
What's the X?
And then so make sure you never send anything before it's ready, otherwise it'll make people sad.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's sneezing. He's sneezing on the VOD, you guys.
Audio poison.
You know, Travis is going to try to probably edit that out. Even though the whole purpose of this, Travis, is to just not have to edit anything out.
Okay, so I need
So
to
yeah, you need 5 turkey legs.
So I hit X.
So well, you hit B because when you bring the menu up, you can't do anything. So yeah, you hit X, ZL, A, X, 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 B, and now you're gonna make some jerk chicken, which jerk chicken would be pretty tasty right now. I feel like it's a 4th meal. Like this game, you don't want to. I snack a lot when I play this game. I really, really do.
Okay, and that's all I need for X, right? Because I got 10 cooking and I need 5.
Yep, so you're good. You're actually good for this stuff. So unless like one of the foods goes bad and you need to make more of it, you have enough.
Okay.
Oh man, marshmallow squares. Who wants some of those? This guy. I would go Oh, send those things. Yeah, see, because you see they're about to overcook. And once something overcooks, it starts on fire, and then that's a sad face.
Yeah.
The thing about this world is, if you make the food wrong, that's just what people have to deal with, and then they're angry. You can't just go, oh, sorry, I burned your food, I'll make it again, or I accidentally threw a scoop of Rocky Road in here, let me just give that to somebody else. Your food truck is like, no, we're not wasting anything. It's wrong, and you have to pay me.
That's the bad food.
Yeah. Oh, there we go, last guy.
There you go, Jerry.
Well, do you want to try another level, or do you want to see where I'm at?
Oh, okay, cool. So that was like a whole thing.
That was a whole day, and you got a silver medal, so you only screwed up one dish out of all those dishes.
What dish did I screw up? Now I'm ticked. I don't remember screwing up a dish.
Well, you did. Because you wouldn't have had a silver if you hadn't.
I don't think I did.
Yeah.
No, let's see where you're at.
Okay, so I'm gonna warn you guys right now, I do not settle for anything less than the best, because it's a felony.
I think it would be funny to put you out of your comfort zone, and like even if you mess up a dish, like
No, because I don't want to see the end of the game without perfecting it. So I'm not going to end up with like a gold medal. So I'm at the Iron Cook Speedways, and actually, so what's going on here is up until this point, you get to use all your upgrades.
Okay.
Once you're here, you're like competing with other food trucks, and you're blocking the attacks of other food trucks. Upgrades don't work. So while I'm making this food, these other trucks are going to be like fighting me, and, like knocking some of my food out that has already been made, so I have to make it again. They're going to be like blocking stuff, so I can't see what I'm making before I make it. I just have to make it, and so they're going to do all this crazy stuff. And then also some of the attacks will like get rid of some of my upgrades. So like I have it upgraded so people are really patient, or like food lasts longer, or like it takes more time before it becomes bad. And sometimes the trucks will be like, we zap that upgrade, so like people are going to be more impatient. So there's 30 final levels where you have to deal with this. I have 6 left. I've skipped this one because it's so hard. So I have 2 left in this, and then there's the final levels here. So what we're going to do is, I don't know how many I'll get through in this chunk of us playing, but I'm going to try to get through at least these 2.
Okay.
Okay, so this is going to be a very hard level.
I'm very stressed already.
So it says no auto serve, and what this means is none of the dishes that I'm going to be making can just be zooted out the door. I'm going to have to do something with all of them.
Oh, wow.
Now, I don't know why they can, so usually what it means is the dish has to cook a little bit and then you can send it. For whatever reason, some of the no auto serve dishes in the special orders can just be sent out once you're ready with them. For example, oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Do you think that
sometimes tostadas can be, and I think there's also dessert shoot. I think they'll let me do. Yeah, dessert shooters are just ready. So these honestly are kind of an auto serve thing.
Okay.
And so like I don't think they're really supposed to be on here, but I'm going to use them as a crutch because this level's going to be really hard. All right, so let's get the easiest possible stuff, but I have to get 32 points worth of food, which every level of the dish is a point. Now,
okay, so the harder ones are worth more.
See how it says 32 point menu, but it says 25 point needed? When you add more special order slots, I have 14 of them going. Each new special order slot that you add to your truck beyond the bare minimum reduces your level that you have to get by 1. And I tend to do a lot more, like I like to have the option to like do less difficult dishes, but just have to do more of them, and so that's what we're going to do here. So we're going to do stuff that's just pretty easy to deal with on the low end, and then we're going to do difficult dishes on the special orders.
Okay.
Because my personal thoughts are the hard hot hold dishes are more difficult to prepare because you generally have less patience for those. The special order people can be pretty patient about you getting to their dish.
That's cool.
So, all right, so we're just going to do some very easy ones. We're going to do ribs. Ribs always have the exact same
tastiness.
No, they always have the exact same steps to do them. Sisig does 2. We'll do that. Sizzling apple pie does. It's always the same.
And you just know this because you played it.
Yeah, I've just played a lot of this game.
Times.
And then let's do spaghetti. Always has the same. And what else always has the same? Just let's find one more. Hopefully in the
corn dogs.
Corn dogs sometimes have ketchup, sometimes have mustard, sometimes have both, and sometimes have none. So I don't want to do corn dogs because that could jam me up. Prime rib will not jam me up.
That's funny.
Prime rib always has the same thing. Okay, so now we gotta throw 15 more points on here. I'm really good at bibimbap.
Brag.
Yeah, creme brulee is really pretty easy if you're careful. So now I just need 5 more points and I can be good. So let's throw a 2 and a 3 in there, and we'll throw, so dessert shooters will be good because remember, like I said, those I can throw out there, so it's one less thing I have to worry about.
One less problem without you.
Where did they go?
Right there.
And then let's get a 3 on there.
Filet.
Actually, this stuff can just be zooted out the door too, so perfect. So I may actually get through this pretty easily.
And is this one? This is one you've done. This is one you have not done.
I have not beaten this one.
Okay.
So again, I'm gonna reset every time I screw anything up, and I'm sorry guys, that's just how I play.
That's what I'm here for, man.
And because I just wanted, the first time I finish it, I want to get a gold. I could probably get through with a silver or a bronze most of the time, but you're also going to see some screen lag. This is, I think, just in the Switch version, but again, it's not the worst thing to deal with, and I get to do this whole thing with the controller, where the muscle memory is great, instead of a keyboard where I think they probably have more different complex lettering for different things. At least the original Cook Serve Delicious games did. I haven't played 3, so we're going to start getting these things in the hot hold here. Let's just make sure I have enough of everything. I do. So let's start working on this soy sauce tofu, a little radish okra. See, this guy came by and he made it so that now I can't see what I'm even going to be making, so I just have to like know what to do when I get there. Okay, so I'm making a lot of tofu so far, which is actually really nice because the tofu doesn't have a cook time. It's just ready when I'm done with it. All right, we're making some bibimbap. We're making a couple dessert shooters. We're gonna make a little more tofu, some green onion, some okra on there, a little mustard sauce, tofu, green onion, okra. And you can see that I've probably played this game a couple times, right?
Yeah, I can't read.
Okay, we're getting some creme brulee going. A little soy sauce, tofu, ginger and green onion, little tensetsu tofu, perilla, green onion. Go back up, this stuff needs to get torched. This stuff needs to get made here. That's a fried egg. Another little creme brulee going.
These are fancy folks.
Yeah, well, you know, I just want to make sure.
Waiters.
So you see how these numbers are? No, these are. Remember, I'm doing a competition.
Yeah.
Remember, everything I set up specifically these dishes so that they always have the exact same recipe, so I can just blast through without having to worry about screwing anything up, because I'm trying not to, lose a bunch of time.
Yeah.
Because time is always of the essence in this game. Ooh, a little special order, VIP order, get a little of that going. And you can see the sisig is starting to go bad. The sisig is really easy to do, but it's a 3 because it doesn't last very long.
Okay.
So you can see it up there. But I have an upgrade on my truck where everything gets full, goes back to full freshness.
How are you even talking right now?
And the sisig is bad. Let's make a little more of that.
What a great
Throw that pig's ear in there.
Serve delicious.
All right, what are you making? A little creme brulee, a little bibimbap.
Oh, the sabotage still lasts through this.
Yes, the sabotage is gonna last the rest of the run. Ooh, what's that sabotage? You destroyed all my food. Let's go make it again, baby. I got a little. You want to watch the creme brulee? The reason it's a 5 is because it has a very short shelf life, and if you just slightly over or under torch it, it goes totally bad. The bibimbap is one of the easiest dishes, I think, and it's a 5. It's a great way to get some stuff on there because you can just mash through them. They only have really 2 different things you need to worry about. Is it going to be tofu or is it going to be beef? And is it going to have a raw egg or is it going to have a fried egg? So, we're having a pretty good run so far. But remember, if I mess up even one dish, I'm going to quit. I accidentally made some beef there. I didn't need it. So I'm going to have to remember when I get to that spot not to throw the beef on that one. Mustard seed tofu, green onion, okra. All right, let's get back up here. We'll do that. Fried egg action. Tofu action. And, we got special order. Cheesecake, Boston cream. Oh, this stuff needs to get going. This stuff too. All right, what do we got going on here? This is the one where I could accidentally throw garlic beef on there, but I didn't. And now, you want to make sure you don't throw a tofu on. Otherwise, people are like, well, I can eat it, but I didn't really want it. And then I get a purple. Ooh, we should make some more of this sisig, because if I run out of timing on it, I don't want to have to worry about it right then.
Can I ask you a question? Or
Yeah.
you into what about the HS and the purple little thing over here on the left that goes all the way down to the bottom? Like it's going all the way left, but it's like bouncing back
Oh, so
without consequences.
I don't know why this game is designed the way it is, but basically the hot serve stuff, you have 3 chances to serve it before people get upset. And I think the reason they do that is to show you, like, hey, people are like their first level of impatient.
Okay.
I think if they just really slowly did just one thing down, like it just wouldn't be as eye-catching.
I was gonna say, yeah, you know what?
2 howls got destroyed. I need to make more sisig.
I was gonna say what I bet it
They don't
is
teach you
like
that in
just
culinary
extended
school.
time for those things, but the only way to make the bar longer would be in your workspace.
Right.
Yeah.
And if it was going down slower, like it would be harder
Almost
to
there.
notice that.
Yeah.
Instead of like when they're like almost ready to be super impatient, the bar is like flashing red. Which hopefully we're not going to ever be at the point this particular match where we see that raw egg, but we might. You never know. Tiramisu is that what it's called? Not tiramisu. Creme brulee is really hard to, or really easy to goof up.
Yeah, like over torch it.
Yeah, we'll get a little garlic beef, bibimbap, a little mustard seed tofu with a little perilla and okra. I almost goofed that up. One false move and it ruins my gold medal. So do not want to do that. Especially because I'm like over halfway done with this mission and I don't want to have to start again because I want to show you guys all 6 missions. So you see how that went red there?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta make some more of this stuff before I forget. All
Do
right.
you know you're over halfway because the starting amount was like 50 or whatever, and now you're at 20?
No, I know that I'm over halfway done with this mission because there's only 4 stops. If you look in the right,
Oh yeah.
what am I doing, fried egg?
Yeah, that's how price is ready for it, and this is
Oh, am I dealing with some red up there?
yeah. The thing with the egg in the middle. All of them.
One thing with the egg in the middle?
Across the top. Hot hold.
Oh, yeah. So I gotta get all this stuff served really quick.
That is 3.
I can deal with that later, but I gotta make sure I get this stuff going. Ginger, green onion. Ooh, which one of us is hungry from all this food watching? Was that me that made that noise?
You don't even know that was your own stomach that made that noise?
I didn't feel it. It just made it.
But I guess.
Okay, so we're at the end here, right? Yeah. Perilla, okra. So this is where I really don't want to mess up and have to start this whole mission again. Can you imagine how terrible that would be to have to start over? And I will spend hours trying to get the same mission done because anything less than the best is a felony. I'm gonna need one more prime rib before the end of the match. Raw egg shives, a little tofu action, a little fried egg on there, a little tofu, fried egg.
I like that all these people are different animations.
Aren't they cool looking too?
Yeah, they're cool.
The art in this game is nice.
It's very pleasant.
Didn't want to. Oh crap! I'm running out of time on this stuff. Soy sauce tofu. This is where it's gonna get bad. Radish okra, caramel apple, Boston cream, tensetsu tofu, perilla green onion. No! And the 4th. See, that's what I get for hesitating just a slight bit.
What'd you hesitate on? What was your done?
Well, I was just chatting, and so what I was trying to do was, because the special order people wait a little longer than the hot serve or whatever they're called, I wanted to do the first half of those dishes and knock them all out, and then start on the second half.
Okay.
And I just out-timed myself by 5 seconds. Otherwise, I would have had a perfect day.
Dang, that was close.
But now we're gonna do this again.